Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm doing the new arrival video for May 7th, 2021. So the biggest news of the week is the announcement of the Analog Productions Kinda Blue 33 RPM UHQR. So the first two sold out right away before they were even released. Unlike the first two, we've got 25,000 copies of these things being made. So they're not going to be, 25,000 is, for this type of release, is a good chunk. So although in the future I feel these will be desirable, these will be collectible, I don't think there's going to be pandemonium for them right out of the gate. I think it's going to take a couple of years after they're out of print to get crazy in price. But I do think they'll eventually get there. So the 33 RPM is actually using the original classic stampers. So the classic record stampers used to make the original were used to make this. So if you have a classic 33 RPM, do you really need a new one? Me, I'm a completist. I gotta have everything. I personally will need the new one because I couldn't go on in life just having that empty spot in my shelf. I have to fill that hole. But 25,000 copies of this. The 33 Classic title is not crazy hard to get. At the time of this video, they were going for about $100. Not cheap, but not super hard to get. The next one that's announced, the 45 RPM, now that's going to be nice because the 45 RPM Classic version, that is hard to get. It's expensive. I think the single-sided, when I finally got mine as part of a collection, was going for like $500-600 at the time. Very expensive. So looking forward to it. Both of these are going to be really hot, really desirable. By far and away the best UHQR they've done so far, in my opinion. Obviously, they felt that way as well. Otherwise, they wouldn't have did 25,000 of them. So another thing, you guys got to keep in mind, the release date on this is soon. It's a little later on, a couple weeks from now. They didn't make 25,000 of these and then announce the release of this thing. They are still, as I'm speaking, they're still making these things. So this is going to be something that's going to take, in my opinion, probably a couple of months to come out. These are not like a normal record. These are not mass produced. These are handmade. The cycle time, I think, on that press is 2 to 3 minutes. So it takes a significant amount of time to make these, inspect these, and do these by hand. They're not automated machines. So it's going to take a while, guys. So they're coming out in clumps. What clump am I going to get copies? I have no idea. But I do have them all available, this title available on the website for pre-order. So just know the day it's released, I'm probably not going to be shipping you a copy. It's going to take a little time. Like all of the UHQRs in the past, I get them when I get them, and I mail them to you guys as soon as I get them. But this is going to be a multi-month project getting these suckers made, shipped, and out the door. But it is available now on the website for pre-order. So I'm super looking forward to it. Yeah, very strong. I'm really looking forward to what comes next. The series has been great. The one-step series has been great. The Impex one-step series has been great. The one John Coltrane craft recording that I got was great. My Yosef Lateef that I ended up getting is apparently lost in the mail. I'm not sure. I'm hearing there's a lot of problems with that. But yeah, don't quite know what's going on there. But I'm sure it might be great if I had it to listen to. But the Lush Life was fantastic. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of cool new releases this week. Not a ton of restocks, but some. We're going to start with the two new Tone Poets. Dexter Gordon, One Flight Up, and Andrew Hill's Passing Ships, which is a double disc, but not crazy money, not really expensive, still reasonably priced. Dexter Gordon, One Flight Up, really looking forward to that. These are going to start shipping for the pre-order guys tomorrow. So, Van Weezer, Neon Pink. Yeah. So I'm guessing maybe the vinyl is Neon Pink, because I think the name of the album is Van Weezer. So you have Weezer, Van Weezer. I'm assuming that's maybe the indie exclusive pink vinyl version. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Mick Fleetwood and friends celebrate the music of Peter Green. This is a live concert that Mick did right before the COVID shutdown, I believe. This is a 4-disc set. I mean, a ton of killer songs on it, but yeah, this is kind of a tribute album celebrating his life. All right, Bob Mould, Distortion. I think this is the third in the series of box sets. This is 2008 to 2019. I've got the indie exclusives. All of these actually are autographed on the inside. I believe there's an 8x10 or the book or something inside of there is autographed. All three of these that I've gotten, I might still have some of the last one, maybe even the first one. They're all autographed. So, you know, I got the indie exclusives on every one of those. I didn't get any of the non-indie exclusives. Amy Winehouse at the BBC 3LP set, pressed on black vinyl, includes digital download card. She was absolutely fantastic live. This is a killer show. I've listened to it. I mean, this is just dynamite. You know, unfortunately, we lost her way too soon. You know, coming off of a major smash hit album, but yeah, we've got the live release. Really good. More Peter Murphy reissues. We've got Deep. So yeah, a lot of his catalog is getting reissued. I think we were supposed to get them all in one drop. That never did happen. They've all been coming a couple a week. And it looks like we've got Holy Smoke as well. Okay, reissue from, this looks like maybe Friday Music. Who did this? Yeah, Friday Music, Montrose. Never thought I'd see the day that this album would be repressed. It was once upon a time extremely plentiful, but that was then and this is now, and vinyl is hard to get. So we have a reissue of it. John Carpenter's Lost Themes 2. Limited edition neon orange vinyl. 11 brand new tracks from the Horror Master. I wonder if it's anywhere even resembling that neon color. If it is, that would be quite cool. This is actually a restock. I don't know how it got in the bin, although this has been out of stock for quite some time. The Weeknd. After Hours. That is his latest album. Actually, it looks like a new pressing because it has, including Heartless and Blinding Lights. I don't remember if that was on the first hype sticker, but I might be wrong. All right, we got a restock from Mobile Fidelity on the B-52's self-titled debut album, which is absolutely amazing. This and Wild Planet that they did are unbelievably good. Fantastic. Part of the Silver Label series, so what are they, $24.99? In 2021, these are a bargain considering a lot of mediocre records cost $40, $50. Fantastic. Get that. Man, this has been out since when? When did this come out? 2010. 10 years this has been in print. I really don't know how much longer something like that is going to be in print. That's in the world of audiophile, or in the world of any vinyl, that is really long in the tooth. So I don't anticipate seeing that much longer. Okay, Lead Belly, Where Did You Sleep Last Night? I don't know who makes this. What is this? Golden Lane Records. It's on golden vinyl. All right, Girl in Red. If I Could Make It Go Quiet. Dropkick Murphys, Turn Up That Dial. All right, Royal Blood. Typhoons, this is the indie exclusive on translucent blue vinyl. Carrie Underwood, My Savior. This is on white vinyl featuring 13 inspirational songs, according to this hype sticker. 13. Not 12, not 14, but 13 inspirational songs on white vinyl. Steve Earle and the Dukes, JT. Ooh, Future Days by Can. This was their 5th album. The hype sticker says it was their 5th album, originally released in 1973. This is on Spoon. All right, back in stock after being out of stock for an exponentially long time. I don't know why they can't keep this in stock, but Stone Temple Pilots Core, one of the absolute best albums from the 90s. And yeah, Music on Vinyl did it a little while back. It went out of print. It was 100, 120 bucks immediately after it went out of print. They did a repressing of these things maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Sold out immediately. I already saw prices starting to go up, and it's like, no, calm down. They're still in print. But yeah, I got a chunk of those back. Porcupine Tree. Octane Twisted. 4 LP box set on vinyl for the first time. Looks pretty nice. Looks well done. You know, everything of theirs comes out very nice. Very well done. Okay, back in stock. I showed you these last week. These are the Pantera reissues. These are considered not indie, but brick and mortar exclusive. So, yeah. Cowboys from Hell. What do we got there? Cowboys from Hell. Reinventing the Steel. Great Southern Trendkill. Far Beyond Driven. These. So yeah, all on different color vinyl. What do we got here? White and Whiskey Brown. White and True Metal Gray. White and Sandblasted Orange. White and Stronger Than Blue Marble. You know, as a kid, I had that 88 box of crayons, you know, the full deluxe Crayola box. And I don't ever remember seeing any of these colors in there. I don't ever remember a Stronger Than Blue Marble, or Stronger Than Blue, or Southern Flames Yellow. I'm starting to think that there might have been some crayons I was missing from that set. But, you know, I don't know. Tone Poet restocks. Andrew Hill's Black Fire. Awesome title, Donald Byrd's Bird in Flight. You know, I'm starting to see a lot of these restocks, and that kind of leads me to believe that the Chet Baker is coming pretty soon. Duke Ellington, Money Jungle, got that last week. Still have some in stock, I think. But the one everybody's after is the Chet Baker. Hands down, I get calls, emails about that daily. Most of the questions are, hey, is this out of print? No, it's not out of print. It's in print. Tina Brooks, The Waiting Game. Clifford Brown and Max Roach, phenomenal album. I actually bought a collection of jazz records a month back. There was 3 copies in this original of this inside that collection. It was unbelievable. I was digging through them. I was like, oh boy. Oh, and they just kept coming. The guy collected everything in Quan. He was a Julie London fan. He has like 200 copies of Julie London albums. You know, 5, 6, 7 of everything she ever did. But fantastic. This is actually the Universal Series stuff. Done exactly like a Tone Poet. Owned by the same parent company. This is just the non-Blue Note title stuff. The stuff that Ron is not doing. This is the stuff that AP is doing. Okay, Hank Mobley's Poppin'. But yeah, all of the Tone Poets, the Universal, I mean, they're just doing an absolute killer job. The stuff they're putting out nowadays is unbelievable. Lee Morgan, you know, 10 years ago, you had to wait a couple times a year you saw audiophile releases. Now I get to show them to you guys every week. Patricia Barber, Modern Cool on Premonition Records. Absolutely amazing sounding record. Okay, a couple of Speakers Corner restocks. The Isley Brothers. The Heat Is On and Earth, Wind and Fire Spirit. Speaking of Speakers Corner, I have a huge shipment of theirs, hopefully in the next week to 2. The big one on that is Lou Reed's Transformer from my top 10 imprint analog records you should own list. Unbelievably killer sounding records. One of the best records sound-wise that I own. If you don't have it, you need to own it. Put yourself on the website on the restock notification list. As soon as I get it in stock, you will be notified. That's the best way to do it now. The Ornette Coleman is on there as well. I know the website said pre-order, you know, was due at the end of last month. When you're dealing with these European companies, Speakers Corner, Pure Pleasure, Sam Records, those release dates I found are target dates, especially now. Those are targets. You're relying on freight carriers, production delays, you name it, it could go wrong. It probably does. So we're waiting on restocks. You know, we're waiting on the initial batch of that. But along that order comes the Lou Reed. So check us out on our website, www.theingroove.com. All this stuff can be purchased there. And until next time,